Here's an update on that appalling video we saw on Monday of the woman having her baby ripped out of her arms in Brooklyn, New York. Police were called after she found herself in a food stamp office. There were no seats. So she was there for 4 hours. She decided to sit on the floor. The security guards called the police, and then this happened. Now, the woman was being held in the New York City jail, the notorious Rikers Island, but a judge ordered her immediate release and all charges were dropped, but she was there for several days. Now she's free, and she got out last night, and here's what she said.
I just want to thank everybody.
Could you come up to the mic? Thank you.
And all the support that I've been getting in New York, and just all the great people who's been supporting me. I haven't got to read all of the articles and just all of the great things and all of the love, and I'm accepting it, and I'm just so grateful to everyone, and I'm just happy to be free, and I just need to see my boy. So thank you guys.
She has also now been reunited with her baby son. Now, here's the question. Would she be out of jail if there was no video?
No, she would be. First of all, this thing, again, I guess, Roland, your theme today is how many different ways can we kick a black woman? But no, she wouldn't be out. If this had not gone viral, so praise the Lord for these, had she not gone viral, she would still be there. The issue is the employee at a social service office who calls a police on a woman because after standing for 4 hours, she decides to sit on the floor.
And literally, that was it. She literally she wasn't yelling and screaming.
Oh, she just sat down.
She was sitting on the floor.
Because she was tired because her baby boy probably weighed 20 pounds and she's been standing there for I don't know how long. So social service is social disservice. And I saw the city councilor from Brooklyn on something, and he talked about the fact that this was ridiculous, but it was ridiculous. And what we've done is demonize people for their poverty. You are poor, you need food stamps, you go to get them. You're patient, you stand in line. That's what you do. You haven't yelled, you haven't screamed, you haven't done anything to anybody except just be black and female and hungry. And so, no, if this had not gone viral, her child would be in the bowels of foster care right now.
Cleo?
I was just writing about how thankful black people should be for the invention of this tool just this morning in something that I wrote for social media, because this society casually dehumanizes black people. I mean, you heard about the young man who was outside of his house celebrating his birthday and was anally raped by the policeman on the city streets. So that was on video as well. And the question goes back to that as well. If that was not on video in that instance, in this instance, of course we wouldn't have heard nothing about it. And I have to reiterate that this has been going on for a long time, and there's some people sitting in jail, like somebody we're going to talk about in a moment, for years, who if these existed a long time ago, they would not be sitting in jail. Yeah. So we should be grateful about the existence of this. We also know that there's been some people murdered with this being filmed, and they still didn't get justice.
Corey?
You know, the other quick thing.
Hold on one second. Hold on, Corey.
Oh, no, I agree with what they both said. I agree 100% that the cell phone cameras have made a big difference in terms of how the public gets to see these things. It's really beyond just comprehension that a woman who was standing in an office and then decides to sit has the cops called on her to begin with, and then it erupts into that kind of chaos. It is insane. And I agree with you that she'd probably still be in jail were it not for the video.
Final comment.
When we look at these things, even with these, the police try to make excuses for themselves. We saw this afterwards. This was normal protocol. No, it was not normal protocol. This was inhumane nonsense. And so the thin blue line allows these people, even commissioners of police, to try to make excuses. And that's where we have to stand in the gap. And so, Roland, thank you, and so many others have stood in the gap to say, this ain't happening.
Well, also, I'm telling you, it's getting to the point we talk about body cameras for cops. Hell, black people gonna need to wear body cameras. Like literally wearing a camera anytime you go out in public, because you can't count on somebody else actually having their camera. All right, folks, back to our Roland Unfiltered video in just one moment. We want you to write this website down, marijuanastock.org. marijuanastock.org. And so here's why. As we transition into the holiday season, this is the time, of course, when we start thinking about giving and sharing. And sometimes the best gift can be something you give someone, which is an opportunity that can potentially change their lives. That's why our friends at Transatlantic Real Estate have created an investment opportunity for the everyday investor. It involves legal marijuana and crowdfunding. Now, we all know that legal marijuana has created one of the fastest growing industries in the nation, a multi-billion-dollar industry. We also know that crowdfunding makes it easier to be an early investor of an opportunity, but it gets easier. Transatlantic Real Estate is different. They have a business model that is simple to understand. What they're going to do is they buy land that supports marijuana grow operations and lease it to licensed high-paying tenants. Now, what that means is you're investing in the landlord of a licensed marijuana farm in a high-growth market. Now, you can invest little as $300 up to $10,000 before the company goes public. And here's the piece. They have recently extended the offer, which means you still have time if you take action now. Now, keep in mind, you must complete and confirm your application to participate, so be sure to complete the process. And look, don't spend all of your money over the holidays and end up with empty pockets. Instead, get a return on your investment. You can also consider making this an investment for someone special. To get started, go to marijuanastock.org. Marijuanastock.org. If you want to get in the game, you can do it now. Now back to your Roland Martin Unfiltered video.